Inspiration is so tricky to define. It can be something as small as a smile. Of the 13 inspirational women nominated this year, there are some who inspire us with their courage to overcome hardship and fight back. Some who found their gift, passion, and purpose in life, and who live every day reaching out to help others. And then there are some who gently sow peace, tranquility, and soul food to lift others up through things like music, healing, or who always show up with bright pink lipstick and a song. Inspiration can't be measured. One person cannot be said to be more inspirational than another. Because inspiration has this magical quality, a smile, for example, can be passed on from person to person infinitely. We often don't realize how far-reaching our ripples are. She Inspires is about shining a light on the inspirational people in our lives and saying thank you. And by sharing their stories, connecting and inspiring others, we spread the inspiration even further. Good afternoon and welcome to another live stream for She Inspires 2022. This afternoon we're celebrating Paula Goss. And before I bring her on, I'd like to tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, her daughter contacted me and asked me if she could be nominated for She Inspires. Unfortunately, it wasn't the beginning of the year when She Inspires is run. So I asked her to come back to me this year. And before she could do that, another 6 women nominated her. So you can imagine I was really looking forward to hearing Paula Goss's story. Welcome, Paula, and congratulations on your She Inspires Award.
Hi, Penny. Thank you very much.
And here are 2 of the lovely ladies. Welcome, Helen and Candia, who nominated you. And I just before we chat, I just want to mention that you were nominated, in addition to Helen and Candia, by Jill Smith, Yvonne Sainsbury, and Sam, and Kim Anson. So, wow, Paula, that's incredible. You must be pretty inspirational. I'm looking very forward to hearing your story. Helen, do you want to start off by telling us about why Paula is so incredibly amazing?
Yeah, myself, I was in a very dark place, in a very dark tunnel, like many people like myself.
Helen, there's a little bit of sound problem. Could you just lean forward, please, my love?
Sorry, is that
There
better?
you go. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, I was in a very dark place myself, like many victims are, and I came across a support group on the Facebook, and Paula was the first person, and I can't tell you, she is the most biggest ray of sunshine in people's very dark lives, what we're dealing with. And she is, just so inspirational. She is that ray of sunshine. She lifts victims, people up when she's going through it herself with immense pain and courage. And she fights every day for everyone, not even just on her group that she runs, which is the Hexi a Mesh Victim Support Group on Facebook. She is representing all of the people in all of this country and everywhere else that's been a victim of mesh. She is that ray of sunshine and she is the inspiration for every person. I think every single one I'm speaking about, victims, Paula is that person. She goes tirelessly, she doesn't get paid, voluntary, and she's an amazing mom, a wife, sister, and everything else that everyone else does. But she does it daily. It comes natural to her. No one tells her.
Yes.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you so much for all of us. You're amazing.
Thank you, Helen.
Bless. Paula, you started up a Facebook group in 2019, didn't you? And how many
Yes.
people are in that group now?
I think we've got about 1.5 thousand now.
Wow. And you've also run Facebook groups and you do talks, don't you?
Yeah, I've got WhatsApp groups that I run as well, and I do presentations for the medical community. I'm involved in a lot of places with MPs, government, and everything. Yeah, I try to get everywhere just to get everybody the support that they need.
That is just wonderful. Wonderful. You affect so many people's lives. And then the Mesh UK Charitable Trust, Candia, do you want to tell us about that and how Paula's involved?
Yeah, sure. It's my pleasure, my honour to do this for you, Paula. Whew, you have rocked our world, and I can't help but tear up. The things you do for victims, totally from the heart. Okay, the victims are people who suffer from mesh. This is what it is. It's just a piece of polypropylene mesh. It makes you feel poisoned. It makes your internal organs cut every day. And although I'm supposed to be the founder and trustee of the charity, we're meant to have it together, we're meant to have all the answers. It's Paula I turn to. And she has been there for me no matter what she's gone through, cancer scares, COVID, so many illnesses, chest infections, and everything. And she's still not just what she's done for me. She's also our proud ambassador to represent the mixed patients, but she doesn't even just do that. She does so much more. Like, it's just an abundance. Paula is the word abundance. She is there, supportive, kind, loving, compassionate. We've never even met her. No. This is a crazy thing. We're talking about something we've never actually physically met. I mean, for somebody to just touch your life like that, it shows the aura across literally internationally. It's not even just like nationally. This is an international level. And for her to represent women in the SheInspires Awards, she has a very deserved place right here because she's warm, loving, kind, compassionate. And although I'm repeating myself, it's really important that people know that this is her driving force. She works with government agencies. She's just a victim. How does she go from being a victim to standing up there, banging on doors, loud and proud, and working with them? Who does that? Paula does. So it is with absolute honour to represent all mesh victims, both nationally and internationally, through the charity. Thank you so much, Paula, for being a wonderful ambassador, doing not just live feeds, but doing news as well. I mean, this is like huge. Like, it's just abundance. Paula is abundance, and I can keep repeating that word. But thank you so much for everything and everything you're doing for the mesh victims. Not just men, not just women, but also those children as well that are being given this wretched, barbaric product for life. Thank you.
Wow. Paula, I've got to say that when we posted the fact that you'd been nominated for SheInspires on your group, I've never seen such an uproar of appreciation for someone. It's absolutely wonderful to witness. And I wonder if you ever realized or ever thought about the impact that you're actually having by the actions that you take every day.
No, I didn't, and I truly am humbled by it. You hope because you've been through something and your family and your friends can sort of empathize and sympathize with you. It's only people that are going through the same thing that can completely understand. So when I set the group up, the hope was just to try and help people, support people, educate them a little bit, because a lot of them don't know what's happening with them. So no, I'm absolutely blown away by it.
But I've got to say, I don't know if you agree, Helen and Candia, but when I first spoke, my very first conversation with Paula, I came away thinking to myself, I think that it doesn't really matter what happens to Paula in life. She will come out positive and make the best of it. She made me feel like I need to be more positive and just make the best of my life. and, you know, hardships are hardships, but just stand up and keep going, because that's how you made me feel, Paula. Just one little conversation.
Oh,
Can I just
thank
add
you.
one more thing? I think, you
Yeah.
know, it's that banging on the door, banging on the drum, the girl drum. Just keep banging at it. You're just so good at it. Like, it's just a natural flair. So we need you. We need more of you. But I think your tenacity and everything for everything you do every day is just wonderful. And it is uplifting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a drive and a passion, I have to admit.
Can you lean forward again, Helen?
Sorry,
'Cause
I think Paula is the light
she
that everyone wants in their life. You know, when it's those dark days that makes you feel not a woman anymore because of what happened to you. Paula's always there for a text, for a message, for everybody. You know, there's just no ending. 24/7, that lady is there for everybody. And I don't think anyone could actually sit here and tell you what she does, because she's like,
She's everything, isn't she?
she's everything. And I've never met her in my life. You know, she's amazing. So thank you. And thank you, Penny, for bringing this award as well, because it's given us the chance to even nominate her for something that she does naturally. So thank you, Penny.
honestly, I think you guys are the wonderful ones that you're reaching out to thank Paula. It takes effort and trouble to do that, and that's what She Inspires is all about. Honestly, it's just about shining a light on those whose light shines so bright. And it's both you and Paula who deserve thanks, because you're both making inspiration spread lots further than it would have. There's a lovely message from Joe Perret, and here's another one from Sharon Jones. An amazing lady, I'm pleased to know. Thanks, Paula Goss, for everything. And I mean, this is nothing compared to the Facebook group response when you were nominated for She Inspires. And I hope in some little way you feel recognized for all the things that you do, my love.
Oh, I do. Just to be nominated is absolutely blown my mind, and to be, you know, together with all the other women that have been nominated is just amazing. Amazing.
Oh, bless you. Well, congratulations, really. Have you ladies got any other things that you want to add to the story today?
I think she's a winner anyway, whatever the outcome
Yes,
of this
well,
is. I think she's amongst some wonderful women,
Yeah, there's a
really
lot of women
strong,
out
you
there.
know, strong women.
Yeah.
And it makes me proud to be a woman.
You're up there with the best
Yeah,
of them.
the best of them.
that's
Whatever the outcome
brilliant.
for us as a group, I think in every victim, Paula is our winner,
Yeah.
you know.
But you know what? At least She Inspires has done. It has brought Helen and Candia together, because they've met for the first time. And you know what I'd really love to see is I'd love to see the three of you meet up. I'd love
Definitely.
to be there at that moment. So are you going to come on the 31st?
Yes, definitely.
I think you should. I just think meeting each other is going to be the best award ever.
Yeah.
Because you ladies, you do need to meet, even though, as you say, Paula's aura just, crosses all boundaries.
I think
So
I'll just say one more thing, if I
yes,
may.
of course you may.
We're very lucky to have the sunshine. I'm not complaining, but it's shining in my eyes. But I think if people haven't understood what mesh is at all, this is about a barbaric product, medical device, and it literally is destroying lives, sex lives, productive lives, and everything else. It just leaves you feeling hopeless and helpless. And it's just really nice to sort of let people know that even if they don't really get what mesh is, it's best to avoid surgery until it's the last option, because people don't realise there's alternatives out there. And if you think about what Paula's work has been about, it's about patient safety. So even if they don't understand the product, they're welcome to join any of our groups. We'd be happy to help. But more importantly, patient safety. For victims to stand up for patient safety is a big, huge deal, because it takes bravery. It's not even just love, kindness, and compassion. It's a bravery thing. It takes a lot to come to the fore and say you're doing something wrong, not just to the NHS, not just to the government, because they've all failed. and there was a big government review about this. But to stand there and represent so many people is more than brave. It's courageous. It takes determination and strength and guts. A lot of blood in your guts. So,
It's kind of breaking new ground, isn't it? Because, you know, no one's done this before and no one's experienced it before. So it's kind of being a pioneer in an area where there is no footsteps to follow in. So that makes it even more special. But the fact that all of your help is fundamentally based in helping fellow human beings, Paula, going through similar experiences to you, that's what makes it magical. And that, honestly, people reaching out to people, it's just, and the thing is that you don't, aside from what's happened to you, you don't have anything else in common, and yet you still help. You don't know anything about the person, but you still reach out, and that's just brilliant. So kudos to you, my love, and kudos to all of you, because I think you bear a very big cross. And you're sitting here smiling, ladies, and looking gorgeous.
That's what Paula does, though. She lifts you up.
Yeah. Precisely. But thank you so much for coming.
You've always got to see the positive.
Yeah, got to always see the positive. We'll take that away with us today, Paula. Thank you. And you guys, thank you so much for making time on your Sunday afternoon. But what a great thing to be doing. Celebrating Paula. Well done, ladies. Have a great afternoon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.